Hey there, YouTube friends. How's the week going for you so far? We are hot here in Lower Alabama. I think we're ahead of schedule as far as summer goes, and it's only going to get hotter from here on out. But I'm going out searching for some watermelon today, and the watermelon's been kind of keeping me cool. But yeah, now that we're full on into summer, just thought I'd share another what I ate today videos with you. I don't really have a plan per se today. In fact, I got to go to the market and buy some stuff, so probably what I eat later will depend on what I get this morning. But it is a glorious morning here. I'm having something that I haven't had in over 2 years. Haven't had it since I moved to this location, and that is some meme sapote. Look at those. Woo! Woo! And no, I can't describe. I'm not good at describing how something tastes. Just Google like how does meme sapote taste. To me, it's got a little bit of earthiness. It's got a little bit of chocolate undertones in there. But it's absolutely my favorite fruit on the planet. And I got these at our Publix around here. Now I'm hoping this isn't going to be a one-time thing. I hope, sometimes I was surprised to see them because I didn't figure many people around this area would know what they were, but I'm going to talk to the produce manager about getting some more of that. So I'm going to basically just slice up half of one of these and have it with a little bit of light chocolate and ice cream here because it pairs so well with something with just a little slight chocolatey taste to it. So yeah, pretty excited about this. This is like Christmas morning for me. So I'm gonna go sit down and eat my breakfast and we'll just see how this day unfolds. All right, it is lunchtime and I am ready to get some food in my belly. That breakfast was so good, man. That meme sapote. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Anytime you see meme sapote, get your hands on it. You won't be disappointed. And just gonna have a big salad for lunch. And if you've watched my videos, you know I'm always stressing trying to get as much diversity as possible. I try to get as many different plant-based foods as I can on a weekly basis. I'm always shooting for that 30 that Dr. B talks about. And when you pack salads and when you pack your smoothies, it's not that hard to get there. This particular salad has red leaf lettuce. It's got chopped up purple cabbage. It's got chopped up red onion. I've got a cucumber chopped up in there. I've got a red bell pepper chopped up in there. What else? Oh, some wakame seaweed. I got some sauerkraut over there. I don't know if you can see that. And I've got lentil sprouts, I've got broccoli sprouts, and I got some steamed asparagus. Yep, as the title says, I eat raw and I eat cooked. And okay too, if you're offended by any cooked, you might not want to watch the next segment because I got some southern stuff planned for dinner or whatever I'm going to call the next meal. But yeah, I'm going to sit down, I eat this salad, and like I always like to tell my eat time on these because I don't like to just wolf my salad down. When I sit down with this will be like a 45-minute to an hour salad. Wouldn't be that practical if I had to go somewhere in a hurry, but if I was going somewhere in a hurry, I would have probably had a green smoothie instead. So I'm just going to use a simple dressing. This is one of my tahini-based dressings. This one's somewhere in my recipes that I've already shared here. I'm not a big recipe guy. I kind of just like, do what I can do just to make things a little bit tasty. But any recipe that I actually have, if you just go to my main page here and search within my search bar for recipes, bring up everything I've got. So, with no further ado, I'm going to go sit down and eat this, and this one's going to hold me for a little while. I imagine it'll be 3, 4, maybe 5 hours before I see you again, but here we go. Time for the last meal of the day, and it's 4 o'clock when I'm having this dinner. And yeah, I eat my dinners early, and I was just thinking, like, if I was ever living with somebody, had a partner, had to interact, I've been doing this for too long. There's absolutely no way I could go to being like, what time do you want to eat breakfast? What time do you want to eat lunch? What time do you want? What do you want? No, I could never coordinate my meals. I just like to eat. But I do like to get my dinner out of the way early. And as promised, yep, this little cooked plant-based food for you here. Got some collard greens underneath there, and these are purple hull peas, which are very, very similar to black-eyed peas. They just have a little bit of better flavor to them. Grew up on collards. I love collards. Collards probably actually have the most nutritious, probably has more nutrition than any of the other greens out there. And I eat them very simply. When I'm cooking my collards, I steam them on top of the stove, and I put some garlic powder on there. I'll generally, a lot of times I like to put turmeric on there, just throw a little bit of good stuff into the mix. Put a little bit of turmeric on there, some black pepper, and steam those. And with the peas, they're very simple too. I put some garlic powder in there and some chili powder, and that's about it. Now when they come out, collards always, a lot of the cooked greens, or even if I cook broccoli or Brussels sprouts, like to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice on there. Helps a little bit with the absorption of iron. I believe it's iron, yep. And then I'll use a little bit of this stuff right here. This is some pepper sauce. This is clear pepper sauce. This is some stuff I grew up on and when I was a kid. You'll just have these little peppers in there. They're not terribly hot, and it comes with vinegar in there. Now what I do is I get my use out of the peppers. I don't use this thing once and then get rid of it and get another one. And also too, I don't use a lot of vinegar. I generally use apple cider vinegar. So I'll use the first batch that comes in here, and then I'll refill this with apple cider vinegar. And it's just got like a nice little, it's not hot, it's just got a nice little twang to it. It does have a little bit of a bite though, but yeah. So I'm just doing it every day, just trying to, you know, eat good, simple, nutritious food, whether you're eating raw or whether you're eating cooked. I'm trying to think if I missed anything today. That salad dressing, no, that salad dressing had some tahini in it. I was trying to think if I got any fat today. I just really wasn't eating a lot of fat today, but that's how I do it. I just like to do these from time to time. This one looks a little bit different than the last one that probably looks a little bit different than before. I didn't have my patented green smoothie today. You can go check that out in the short that I put out yesterday, and I show you how I make it. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Have a beautiful rest of your week, and I'll see you here in a couple of days. Peace.